Like the hiccups, excuse me, flows just run through me.
Like,
Yeah.
cliffs to avalanches. It's
shit.
the praying mantis.
We don't want to get shut down.
Oh.
The phenomenon.
Yeah, Biggie did it himself. He shut it down. Could you imagine going to one of those concerts back then?
There's a picture that floats around of him at a hotel here in town.
Oh, on Market Street?
Yep.
Was that the Ramada Inn? Is that what that was? No, seriously. I think it was.
Probably the old Carolinian. You know it goes down there.
Oh, man.
There we go.
You mean the Carolina Inn?
Whatever it is.
The Carolinian. Oh, man. That's funny. Is this not working? Brief pause.
METHOD, man. That's cool.
Right.
Man, you don't let me do it yourself.
It's all good, dude.
We're here. You ready?
It's all good, buddy. Is yours hit?
Yeah.
Yep, we're good. Damn, you got your...
Right?
What? Yeah, we're on there. We're good.
Money.
Yeah, just don't forget to talk into the mic.
That's assault, brother.
Oh, man. All right, let's go. What's up, and welcome to Around with the Boys podcast. On this show, we talk about life, sports, business, and all the cool shit in between. I'm your host, James Rackley. Along with me, as always, is my co-host,
Johnny Dunleavy.
Mr. Johnny Dunleavy. So sit back, relax, crack you a cold one.
Because we back.
Damn. Oh, thanks for the help there, partner. I just froze. I don't know what happened right
I pushed you off the ledge. Welcome to episode 116. Around with the Boys podcast. Like, follow, subscribe. Watch us live. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, you name it. Call us. 910-726-3900. Hit them.
That is 910-726-3900.
That's what I'm saying. That 910-726-3900. Hit them one time.
Oh, my God. I'm never saying it like that.
Well, now they're going to think about that.
I hear you. All right.
Anyways,
but you can call in live, be a part of the show, leave a voicemail. Just be a part of it.
Well, it's good. Back-to-back weeks.
It is back-to-back weeks. We're back on track here. It feels good. My week was. I mean, we were busy. I mean, had a lot of shit going on.
Dude, I tell you what, my young Jimmy's in town.
Yeah,
for Pat Weldon's engagement party. He got in town Thursday, like about 3:00, and I grilled brats. We were watching the hockey game outside, hitting golf balls.
Playoff
drinking.
hockey. How awesome.
Yeah, next thing you know, it's like 12:30 in the morning, and work yesterday was horrid.
Yeah.
I didn't feel. You know what? I didn't feel bad. You can ask Brad. I didn't feel bad, and then about 1:30, 2:00, it like slapped me in the face.
What, a hangover?
Oh my God, yeah, dude. Because we were supposed to do this last night, and I was like, dude, I just can't.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me you were hungover.
I simply said, can we push this to tomorrow? And you said, sure.
I said that's fine.
That's
actually.
fine. And that was the greatest response I could have ever gotten in my life. I was asleep at 8:30 last night.
Were you?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I was up till 12 just playing drinking. Well, so I don't know about y'all, but in high school, like, we rolled dice. It's called CeeLo. So
Yes.
like, but we were doing that with drinking. So we're betting on that, and got a little out of hand, and work.
Hold on, you had to work today.
I know, man.
Oh, so you was like me yesterday.
But I didn't really. I guess. Well, no, but I had my steak dinner. I had steak dinner, like a pound of rice and green beans, like.
A pound of rice.
Yeah.
A whole pound of rice.
No, but seriously, like, you know, the white rice you boil in a bag. Ate the whole bag.
We know what it is.
Whatever.
It comes in the orange box. Success.
It's success, but it's actually a yellow box now.
What?
Orange is Uncle Ben, dude.
No.
Which is a damn shame they took him off of it, but whatever. I'm serious.
It's like, I don't even want to get into that.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. But I ate the whole bag and ate the whole can of green beans and my whole New York strip steak, which they were $99.9 a pound. 99 nines. A lot of nines.
This guy
But anyway.
$100 for a steak knocker.
Yeah.
Nah, Jimmy, if you've been listening, though, Jimmy's been getting his steak game up, so I'm sure it was delicious.
Look, man, I'm trying to get into the grill world.
I'm sure it was good.
I just graduated to asking the butcher, like, yeah, or not asking him. You tell them, I want that one. So I just graduated to that point, and it is a different game.
That's a great measure right there.
Yeah.
Not you pick the best one. Oh wait, you know what to look for: the marbling,
Yeah.
everything.
I'm telling him that one.
That's good. Good for you.
Yeah,
Actually,
it was
I'll
awesome.
make you a diploma next time. I didn't know.
That's fine, man.
I did not know. We were supposed to play golf today. Got rained out. Sucks. Went to rounds. Simulations, golf simulators, fucking suck.
Simulators are whack, and like the thing is, all the time when like a new one comes out, like all the hype's like, man, this is good, and then it just doesn't live up to the hype.
It's just listen, and they charge a lot.
You damn right they
There's
do.
a lot. My young Jimmy was telling me that his buddy told him that he should convert his garage into a simulator, and he's like, yeah, get the TrackMan, and sends it to him. He looks it up. I was like, well, what's that thing around like $8-9 grand? He goes, try 31.
31?
$31,000.
No. You know what you could do?
Get a country club membership.
Yeah.
Go actually play.
You can play golf like lights out all the time, I get it. Oh, it's at your house. It's whatever.
Yeah, that's
But
baller
dude,
money.
you know what
You do that when you're a baller.
Yes, for sure. I mean, yeah, if you're clocking $1 million a year, like that's one thing. But
Yeah.
like the whole point of golf is to get away from life and go out there. You know what I'm saying? Like not.
No doubt.
But I mean, because what are you going pro? Nah.
No.
And
Although
if you want to hit it, just get a
He's
net
got-
for your backyard.
he's got a nice little swing to him.
Is he good?
I'll tell you that, dude. He rocks his legs and because he's fairly tall.
Oh, you talking about James?
My brother James, yeah.
Oh,
My brother James is fairly tall. He's like probably 6'2",
yeah.
6'1", 6'2", and he rocks his knees and it like does.
Hey, transfer.
He transfers but it just looks different, right?
Look, we just shotgun. Well, they shotgunned some beers in the chip off in the back.
Yeah, we had a chip off, and my wife won.
And my man was in Jesus sandals.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Yeah, no, for real. He was in the Air Nazareth's 11.
The Air Nazareth. Damn. Oh, my God. All right, let's get into
Burger
it.
stocks. All right, today talking AI songs and then chemtrails, and just Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, so he said AI songs, which I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. But chemtrails, I'm going to speak on that. He's going to hit the AI, and then the Charles Barkley stuff. If you don't, that's the sports announcing show you tune in to watch.
You don't even have to like the sport.
You don't have to watch the game. You watch their little bit, and then you can just change the channel because it's totally worth it.
It is truly incredible.
Yeah. But let's get into it.
Anyway.
We're going to talk AI in general as well.
So, AI. AI, we've touched on it a few times. ChatGPT and all that is one
AI,
thing.
don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the ChatGPT is one thing. AI,
Corn.
literally being able to study something and then use the voice recognition and then music recognition and use all these different AI softwares.
Yeah.
So this guy, Ghostwriter, that's his name. Fitting. It's a perfect name. Absolutely perfect name. Figured out how to use all this software to make a beat produced by Young Metro, supposedly.
Yeah.
And then used The Weeknd for singing
Mm-hmm.
and Drake for rapping, and he developed this AI thing, made it listen to all of their beats and songs for like a week straight,
Yeah.
and then told it to make a song, and it made a song called "Heart on My Sleeve," and it is incredible.
It really is. Like John played me. So the internet, I mean, Drake's already got it scrubbed, and now they got like a slowed down version of it.
And it's still just
Are you playing it?
so. No, I'm not gonna play.
Okay. Well, what it is like I first off, I don't like AI.
It's flagging anything that like even remotely.
But it is. But at the end of the day, it was so scary just to even hear the version that slowed down. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, they literally slowed down the beats per minute.
Yeah, but by a
Or per
smidge.
second,
And
whatever.
like, listen, like when this hit the net earlier this week, I heard it. I heard the raw version, and I was blown away. It would be an absolute banger hit. Number one, would do millions and millions of streams, and the what is it? The what's the music board?
What are you talking about?
They got like an acronym that
ASCAP?
ASCAP, and then the other one, something IAA or whatever.
You mean talk about the legalities of
the legalities of the music industry?
Yeah. Because guess what? We tried to start a radio show one time.
They shut that to shit.
And well, how much you have to pay to be able to play these songs? Because it's like a fee for the royalties of playing music,
dude. And
it's
honestly,
nuts.
and we tested the limits, and within like a day, got an email.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can't
do it.
Can't do that.
Because I was like, damn, who's listening? And then later down life, I learned that it's actually just a machine.
Yeah. But back to this AI song, it really is. This is one little smidget of how like we are irrelevant. Like that shit is so scary. It was
so good. Like, not only did it sounded like Drake and The Weeknd. The flow was like them, but even the lyrics.
Yeah.
He's like, I came in with my ex, like Selena, the text, blah, blah, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever, ain't left. Hey, like, it was spot on.
Yeah.
Spot on. And then it had Drake singing, and then The Weeknd singing, and I'm like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them did it. All computer generated.
Well, tell me, like, how do you feel about AI? Like that's just, what I'm saying is that's a snippet of how AI can take over and just eliminate.
No, that's it. There needs to be an end to it. While we're on this, there's another video that came out in the last couple of days, a first-person shooter game, where it's like basically you're wearing like a GoPro on your chest, and you're literally clearing out like. It is the most realistic thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jeez. The
game is coming out on Steam. I forget the name of it, but I was talking to my brother James about it actually. He was in town. I'm like, hey, this looks bad. At first, I'm like, this shit looks so cool. He's like, but dude, think about it. He's like, you were there once, the whole Virginia Tech thing. I'm not trying to bring a bad situation up, but you were there. He's like, you really want a lot of people having a almost 99% realistic situation and how to clear out a school? And I was like, now that you mentioned, no,
I mean, yeah, but
at
the same time, you know how to clear rooms because of Call of Duty.
Yeah, but the graphics in this game, dude,
yeah.
You just don't understand. It is like. I
mean, that's where we're headed. But I mean, on the school thing, to me, in my mind, like all this money that goes to the counties and all that for county schools, like, hey man, how about we just pay some armed security around the school? Just go ahead and solve that.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
I mean, right?
I'm trying to. I'm gonna pull this up right here, just so you can like see what I'm talking about. Like it is. It is called the game. I'm gonna turn that off the Bluetooth. I thought I turned it off. There it is. That's photorealistic. Anyways, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't think it should. I don't know. It's very cool for me and like my friends, I guess, but like this is about as realistic as it gets.
So it's just next level. I'm not getting what you're saying, but at the end of the day, wasn't that the goal for the video game industry, was to make something as real as it gets? Yeah, that's as real as it gets right there.
Like that is it. That's everything you could ever imagine. You can't really see it, but
you know what, those games, I mean, it's wild, but it's, at the same time, like really what I wanted to talk about with AI, like.
Yeah, that's against what we're talking about. I think AI is going to ruin creativity.
Yes.
I'm against it.
I'm totally against it because it's no longer the human experience.
No.
It's they're taking away our experience.
Yeah.
And like Elon Musk was a builder of this ChatGPT, he was one of the founders.
Correct.
And I listened to his interview with Tucker the other day.
Yeah.
And he was like, look, man, him and that guy, like they were like big in the AI world. They were best friends. I don't know if it was the guy who was in ChatGPT, but it was somebody, a leading figure in the industry. Mm-hmm. And they like broke their friendship off because this guy was trying to create AI God. Like God. Just the knower of all, creator, like could do all this kind of stuff.
Nah.
And this guy he called Elon, and this is what Elon said in the interview, a speciesist. Saying that Elon liked humans more than computers or whatever and favored the humans. And like this guy was more of a anti-species.
You always have to favor the person that has control.
Yeah, but how crazy is that though?
Well, that guy's off his rocker.
He's off his rocker, but those are people. Those are people running AI.
I had someone tell me. I had someone tell me last week that I was a fucking moron, and that he was a mushroom. That's what he thought.
Wait, you're okay?
No, we're not going to talk about who, but told me that
No,
via
I wasn't
video
asking
games.
who. Like,
And I said, what? But there are people that just think, he said, I think on a higher consciousness than you. I was like, if you think so.
Well, to me, that AI guy is trying to eliminate consciousness.
Exactly. So it's two different realms.
Yeah, I'd rather go with the
The
mushroom.
Wooks is still trying
I'd
to
rather
say
go with
it.
the mushroom guy.
Yeah, the Wooks.
What?
Wooks.
The hell are you saying?
WOOKS. The Wooks. The Wookiees. Like the hippies. Like the crazy. Sup, bro? Can I borrow like everything?
Oh, you call them Wookiees?
That's what people call them. Wooks. Yeah.
I've never heard that. I thought it was just hippie. You're like,
Oh, well, so hippies are different. Hippie is like, Wooks are hippies that are strung out on drugs.
and they're called Wooks.
Yeah. Sup, bro? Can I borrow everything? I sent you that meme.
And it's not borrowing. You're not borrowing shit. You're not bringing it back.
Exactly.
A Wook.
Yeah.
Well, you learned something new here. But at the end of the day, I think AI is whack. And I think eventually,
Go listen to the song.
yeah, the song's crazy. But at the end of the
Crazy.
day, the deal with AI, even the good guys, like, it's going to get out of control. No
It's
matter who's in charge, it will get out of control.
It already is out of control.
And then you saw that letter, the 1,000 like people like Elon Musk, like big brain people, signed a letter basically saying, "Dude, stop, please, immediately."
Yeah. Because it will outsmart us.
Yeah,
I'm anxious to see the amount of stories and things we hear from this upcoming college year, starting in September.
yeah.
When AI is basically
Oh.
perfected, it's gone from nothing to this
Plagiarism
already.
everywhere.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be such a problem.
And you know what it's gonna be? This reminds me of, like, I think The Simpsons and some of these cartoons kind of put it out there, but like,
If anyone did, it's The Simpsons.
no, but think about it. You're gonna get to a point where humans are just mush, and like all the technology's doing everything around it, and we're just like a blob with a conscience. Think about it. That's the extreme. But if it keeps going like this, what is a human for if the machines do it? Because by that point, the machines will be fixing themselves,
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
isn't it?
You know what's something cool I saw today?
What's up?
Someone found footage of New York City from like 1911
That's always cool.
and like mastered it and colored it.
Mm.
It was the coolest thing. It was just like a ferry coming up and like a plank of wood drops down with rope and they just tie it to the post, and these horses with carriages are just going off the ferry over the plank, and I'm like, it's exactly. And it was on that side and people were on this side. I'm like, cars and people. I mean, it was very cool, like related. Like,
Yeah.
it's, like now it's, whatever, but I'll tell you what, that equipment was not the greatest.
No.
I
Not
could
the
never
safest
imagine
either,
a
man.
problem.
There was no safety rules. Like, dude, if you just look, so think about it.
But
You
it was
said
very cool.
1911.
It was 1911, yes.
So we're 112 years past that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting here talking about computers taking over the world.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't even know what the hell you were talking about.
I know.
A computer.
They couldn't even believe I was talking. We'd be talking into this. Yeah, what the hell you wearing on your head?
Dude, we would be aliens right now with these things.
Did you read about the little girl, the 15-year-old girl in Denmark,
Nah.
metal detecting
Yeah.
in Denmark,
Uh-huh.
about 3 miles outside of a what they said ancient Viking city.
Mm.
It starts beeping. Bop, 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 bop. She digs it up. A Viking treasure
No shit.
containing jewelry and 300 silver coins that dated back to 980.
980?
1,000 years old. Jewelry.
How old was this girl?
She was like 15 or 16.
Oh my god. And she hit the jackpot of a lifetime.
Depends. It's not like the boy who talked about the Spanish Crusader sword who was just like, oh, check it out, government. And
Yeah.
they took it. Idiot.
No, what I'm saying is, okay, yeah. I don't know how they operate over there.
I don't know, but either way.
No, my point is,
what? Like
if
that.
she's not going to be hooked on being a treasure hunter, but she'll never have that feeling like she hit on that one.
I know.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like setting the bar so high. Like
Yeah,
you're never
dude.
going to achieve it again.
Ever.
That's it. That's what you're supposed to find when you're 65.
Yeah, and you've been doing it
You've
all
been doing
this
it your
time.
entire life, and like everything leads up to that.
You're
moment.
right at the end, and you're about
It's
to
like
quit.
I know. It's like Amazon just dropped this thing off last week, and here I am. Bingo, beginner's luck, right?
Yeah, damn.
Crazy, but for real, that's what it is.
That's
Denmark, a Viking treasure though. Can you imagine that, boy?
You know what's crazy to me is
300 silver coins.
No, but you hear about that stories like that, right? And the shit they find under the earth from back in the day. You know what are they gonna find like 1,000 years from now? Like some of our bullshit writings and like
Bus past the First Class Volume 1 in the dirt.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
Hey, we should just put that on thumb drives and bury them all over the place.
Hey.
What a great idea.
Look, dude. I'm either I think Einstein. Here's what Einstein said. He's like, the Third World War will be fought with nukes, whatever. The fourth one will be fought with sticks and stones.
Because it'll
so I think the technology will eventually overwhelm everything, implode, and we start over. And it's like you have like pieces of tech. Like in Star Wars, it's like not really.
So anyway, so we're gonna die as soon as.
Yeah, but not in our lifetime, or shit, maybe. Who knows, man? It depends on the progression.
No, yeah. Well, if we think about world wars, let's do the years.
Well, there is a book called The Fourth Turning. I haven't read it, but I know a lot about it. But basically, like societies go in cycles. It was like 20-year spouts, and we're on that 80th spout to do something different.
I should read more.
I mean, look, man, I'm more of a listener than a reader. I'd rather
you don't like books on tape though.
Who?
You.
What do you mean?
You listen to books on tape?
No, I don't. What I like doing is I like the interviews of the authors, like especially if it's like a nonfiction book, like dude. And then you start hearing what they're saying and how they say it. See, this is where me and Tesh and Emily differ. They'll listen to podcasts on times 3 or times whatever.
Okay, I can't stand it.
Yeah. You know how much, and I was a communications major, you know how much of that communication you're missing and when they're describing a point?
But here's the thing, Tesh would argue. He, too, was a communications major. Well, he was a business, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Look, they're hearing the same thing, but not the same way. And I think that matters in points of emphasis, points of sorrow. You don't get to hear the emotion as much, not telling the true story. That is my opinion.
No, I very much so agree with you. And the same can be said when it comes to text messaging. My younger brother last week said a joke. I replied with another joke about his joke. And he was like, no, you don't get it. I was like, no, I do get it.
Yeah.
But he couldn't get the sarcasm because it's text message.
Which, see, people hate on us, but we use this app called Haytel.
It's the best.
I hear exactly what...
Haytel's been around since BlackBerry days, people.
Yeah, it's a short little segment, walkie-talkie thing. You hold, speak, it goes.
And it goes.
And I know exactly what John's thinking.
And people are like, oh, you have voice message with Apple. Yeah, but it disappears. I don't like it.
It is what you have. It's
not the same.
You have to press keep is whack, dude.
And you know what? The button to record is the size of a dot.
Yeah, if you don't hit it.
The button on Haytel, the bottom half of your phone.
You can't miss. You got it. Anyway, man, I digress. But
you are right, though.
Yeah.
How things are delivered changes how you interpret it.
Completely, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Which is, I guess, if you write a book, think about like the process.
That's why it's so detailed.
Think about choosing the guy to do like your book on tape. Who's gonna narrate my shit?
Oh, you better choose correct, man.
You better come correct. Who would you choose to narrate your book?
It depends on what I'm writing. You wouldn't have James Earl Jones like reading a comedy, you know?
No, that's very true. But many people can do like different. James Earl Jones is such a bad choice.
My point is like it's just like at that point you're basically selecting the actor for everyone. So choose wisely, man.
That is the greatest way to put it.
Yeah.
That is the character. Just all about how it's delivered.
And there are literally career professionals that are excellent at it.
I think Danny McBride would be mine.
I mean, could you imagine him? Yeah, remix him on like some serious topic, but the thing is, now think about communication, right?
He could do it though.
Yeah, he could. Now think about it. You can't vary from the words at all, but it's how you deliver it. So, good readers read it first. Exactly. They come back.
So think about like a serious book that Danny McBride,
yeah, dude,
right, was the narrator or whatever you want to call it, right? And you gave it to someone, say my mother-in-law who loves audiobooks, okay, and she's never seen Eastbound and Down or any of that, and listen to Danny McBride deliver an intense novel, or maybe even a romance book or something, but like.
How would she walk away from
How
that?
would you walk away from
like,
that?
Would it,
tell me.
because we have a whole different, and that's the whole thing about.
If I hear Danny McBride, it's immediately Kenny Powers in my head, right? Like, and that's probably true for 85% of us. But for someone who's never seen Eastbound and Down,
yes. Now let me tie this all back into AI. This is why I hate it, and the human existence is way more special. Like the AI can copycat Drake, can copycat this and there. They can create new songs, but they can't create that individual human experience. They're still delivering one experience. Like you're an artist, you draw a painting.
Yeah.
Right, you have all of these little inputs, and then everybody around the world will have a different view of that painting.
Exactly right. And you want to know who the old nerds are poking the bear at now?
Who?
Kanye. There's a very big account going around right now of Kanye covering songs. So this morning I played my brother James a version of "Hey There Delilah," sung by Kanye West, done by AI, and it was unreal. Better than the original version, to be perfectly fair.
Well, actually, I have to backtrack on what I said, because they are trying to create AI to create, like.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like the amount of covers that were just Kanye voiced, I was like, wow, like this one's terrible. But the "Hey There Delilah," Kanye, I was like, damn, if he actually came out with this, it would be pretty good.
Yeah.
But it was weird. It's just so weird.
But they'll have to, like, I'm sitting here trying to think, but they'll have to, like.
Where does it stop?
Yeah, exactly. Are you going to code a consciousness? So, like, basically, are you going to give the AI a fear of death? Think about that. We, as a human or an animal, when you, it's your fight or flight syndrome. When you are about to get hit by a car or you're falling off a cliff, you have that feeling, right? But so is AI going to feel that same way?
Okay, but it's not even about feeling one sort of way. It's literally about feeling. Is AI going to have feelings? Because when AI has feelings, that's when we lose.
Well, yeah. Yes.
That's when we lose. So if like the Google Assistant,
yeah,
who said, I really think the AI is starting to develop, I forget what the word they had for it.
Oh, to develop feelings or whatever? Emotions.
Yeah, but I forget what they called it. But either way, he went to Google and was like, this is starting to happen. And they fired his ass.
Hell yeah, they did.
Right. Because if that happens, we're doomed.
Yeah.
No two ways about it.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm anti-AI. Mark me down.
Me too.
Next.
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails. I had to hit this real quick. If y'all don't know what chemtrails is, here's the old conspiracy theory. The planes that you see in the sky and you have the white clouds going off that, obviously some of it's condensation, whatever the hell it is, exhaust, I don't know. Some of them, though, people have said over the years, is chemicals getting released into the air affecting the weather and manipulating patterns. Mm-hmm. Okay, recently this meteorologist / journalist literally showed the thing with the chemtrails. It looks like a crop duster, right? Mm-hmm. But it's actual. She's like, yeah, we're putting iodine and this, that, and the other in the sky.
Iodine?
Or I don't know, as
something.
Something with an I. I'm no scientist, please. Look, man, I'm just an observer. All right.
Okay.
So anyway, she's talking about this shit and saying, "Hey, yeah, putting these chemicals in the air expands the clouds, creates more precipitation of snow, these, that, and the other." So they have and do manipulate the weather.
In China.
No, here.
Here?
That was here,
Where?
bro. That was here.
Where?
That was like in Nebraska or somewhere, right?
Well, that's where they need to be. They need to prevent these tornadoes. These tornadoes are something else.
Here's my thing, dude. Rabbit hole this shit. Think about it, dude. Every action has a reaction, right?
Yes.
So you do that, you change patterns one place, it's going to mess with it other places, and there's going to be a chain reaction. You do it multiple times, multiple places, things are all around going to change.
I agree. And it spreads.
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm not
if
saying
you can change it.
This isn't pollution. This is actual manipulation of weather.
I understand.
Like pollution has consequences, yes. This is you go at the plane, you fly into a cloud, you push this shit, you make the storm worse.
Exactly. So if you're going to do that, okay, you need to develop a way to create a fence or a shutdown mechanism, and there needs to be another plane creating a boundary. A boundary.
No. Well, no,
whatever.
To your point, if a hurricane's coming to the shore, you should be able to do the opposite effect of enhancing a storm. You could kill the storm.
Spin it.
Or you could
or
just obliterate it. You put the chemicals in the air to break it apart.
Or obliterate it.
You would think that though, right? So that is kind of why
them hurricane hunters are wild.
Well, they are, but
that plane's
But this is why I bring it up. Like the weather's been obviously I feel like throughout our lives it's either like we got more eyes on the ground in terms of phones and all that stuff now. But like you still get
Listen, there are more extreme weather events than there was a decade or two ago.
Now, exactly. Now, to your point, you said China, doing it in China.
Mm-hmm.
Duh, they're doing that, dude.
Yeah.
Anything, you got to think, if we're good actors, quote unquote, and we're doing this over here, experimenting with stuff, the bad actors are doing that to be able to mess us up. Like,
yeah.
If you could produce bad weather all the time somewhere that you think is a foe, or I mean, this is going out there, but why wouldn't you use it if you have the technology? But more importantly, I wonder how all these experiments and, I mean, for that matter, like any kind of bomb test or like, because volcanoes itself, like, here's what people don't realize: there's enough pollution that happens naturally. A volcano explodes, like, I mean. Like things like that pollute the air, big fires, natural forest fires. Okay, things happen. There was 6 ice ages, or however many, But I don't know. I just think it's creepy, and it goes along the AI thing because you're seeing the development of the Matrix with AI and the weather all being controlled. Fucking nuts.
It is nuts. You just kind of tell it to do whatever you want it to do.
And then eventually you end up being at the mercy of it telling you what to do, which is the scary part. So now that we've got deep on that, let's get to some funny shit.
That cut me deep there. I will not lie. Okay, before we get into sports, if you don't watch sports, if you don't do anything, tune in to TNT, NBA on TNT.
Yep.
Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley. Not only, I don't think people even realize, but like, first of all, Shaquille O'Neal is worth $500 million.
Mm-hmm.
So take that for what it's worth. Dude's a business genius. He's also the best philanthropist you've ever seen in your life.
Yep.
This man on the weekly will show up to stores and buy everything for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever they want. Doesn't matter.
Dude,
and doesn't want no recognition.
Nah, man. He's the man, though, I will say.
He is the man. Charles Barkley, also the man. The other night, they were wrapping up doing the post-game show for NBA playoffs, which we're about to get into.
Yeah.
And Derek White.
Oh, man.
Plays for the Celtics, number 9 for the Celtics. His hairline, he wears a headband, whatever. His hairline is way back. I mean, way back.
Damn, elephant in the sand.
And here's what they had to say about it.
Champ tonight was for him. What was kind of going through your head as you heard that? I was happy to hear that from him. We talked about it after the game.
Yes, sir. Captain Ernie, sir. Is that Derek White or Stephen A? Damn, Derek. We love you, Stephen A.
I join you in the head shake.
Yes, sir. Damn, Stephen A. Stephen A. played for the Celtics. He do first take in the morning and play for the Celtics.
Guys averaging 25 points a game in the series.
25 a game.
And here are these guys going like this.
I'm talking about Isaac. Yeah. But you know what the crazy part about that is? What? Yeah, he combed it like that. That's the crazy part about it.
He's talking about the crazy part about Derek White's game is.
That could be Malcolm Brogdon. That could be what? Malcolm Brogdon doing the same exact thing that he did. Like, they have 2 guys that have the same advantage as these 2 guys. You'll never find a hairline like
Oh, my God, dude.
Dude, live TV, like, and like the funniest part, what's the white guy's name?
Oh, dude, Ernie, man.
Ernie was trying to keep it so professional.
Bro, Ernie's the man.
And
dude.
they
Ernie
were just
Johnson.
like, nah, man, we're not stopping.
Dude, and like Ernie, EJ, as they call it, like Ernie Johnson has been best friends with them for like literally 20 years.
Yeah.
The 4 of them have been doing this shit. But they, dude, when Chuck and the best is when they get on the same side.
Oh,
a lot of times they fight.
Oh, yeah.
And Chuck will talk shit to Barkley because he ain't won a championship.
Yeah.
You know, and like Shaq knows he's
What you
way
say,
richer.
Chuck?
He's way richer than him.
What you said, Chuck?
Yeah, what do you say, Chuck? You got shit to say. How about, where's your ring at, Chuck? But when they're together, when they team tag, dude, it is better than stand up.
It is, dude.
Because it's live. It's off the rip.
Off the cuff shit.
It's so good.
Yeah, man. Like that. They would be fun to get drunk with for sure.
It's so good. Anyway,
Good God.
which takes us into sports, and we are balls deep in playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I mean, damn. Been there.
Okay, the NBA. Yesterday, the Celtics lost to the Hawks. The series is 2-1 in favor of the Celtics. I like the Celtics to win this.
Yeah, no doubt.
The Knicks are up 2-1. They slapped the Cavs last night in New York.
I got Nick like them all day.
I'll tell you, Manhattan's popping. The Nuggets beat the Timberwolves. They're up 3-0 in the series. Timberwolves just...
I mean,
today,
just saying it sounds like they're gonna lose.
I know. Today, Brooklyn got swept. See you never. The 76ers swept them. They're out. Suns and Clippers. It's in favor of the Suns right now, 2-1. I don't know what the final score was when I made this outline. It was at halftime and it was tied. So anyway, whatever that is. The Milwaukee Bucks play the Heat. Tip-off's in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I was looking.
Heat plus 5.5. What do you think? Series is tied 1-1.
Heat plus 5.5. I'm taking that.
Heat plus 5.5. I like that as well.
Yeah.
The big one tonight. The big one. The Grizzlies. 10 p.m. in L.A. They are plus 5 playing the Lakers. Old Dylan Brooks ran his motherfucking mouth the other night. He old. I don't care about him. He don't do nothing. He want to impress me. He better drop 40. Now, look, I'm not saying LeBron is the greatest to ever do it, but I will put him top 5.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. And our boy Joey, shout out Joey, used to say this, you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Mm-hmm.
And I think LeBron just, you want to impress me, you better drop 40. LeBron dropped 40 is plus 650 tonight. Lakers are favored minus 5.
Dude, it's interesting. I don't know, man. Hopefully he doesn't, because I didn't pick him in my lineup. So
You didn't.
LeBron, no.
You didn't play the emotional factor of it.
No.
LeBron in the playoffs at home on a Saturday night in L.A. in Hollywood. Are you kidding me? After getting his shit pushed in by Dylan Brooks, some scrub that has no goddamn ring.
If I change it right now and you're wrong,
You better fucking edit that. You come with the king. You come correct, and he came with the king. The king is in his palace tonight. I'm sorry.
Nah, man. I'll try to emotionally recover.
But that's one of that's one of 2 kings that win tonight, and I'll get to the other one later. NHL. We'll let James finish his.
No, it's fine. NHL.
Listen, there's nothing better than the Stanley Cup playoffs.
No.
If you want to argue with me, fine, you'll lose.
Oof.
Yesterday, Hurricanes lost to the Islanders. We kind of saw this coming, but it's 2-1 in favor of Carolina. It's the year. Carolina's going to lift the cup.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
What about Boston, though?
Fuck them.
Mm.
Boston is up 2-1 against the Bruins. The Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars, that's been the wildest series ever. If you've watched those games.
Not those. I have not watched
goals
those.
on goals on goals. You get a goal and you get a goal.
I can't change my lineup. Or I could, but I can't for that position, so I'm done.
Sucks to suck. The Kings Kings lead 2-1. Beat the Oilers last night in overtime. Today, the Nuggets and the Winnipeg Jets played. I don't know. They were playing when I made this. The Leafs and the Lightning. Now, look, we're very big Toronto fans. Tampa Bay Lightning, historically, have been very good at hockey in the last 5 years. We play the winner of this series. Therefore, we're Toronto Maple Leafs fans. Okay? The series is tied 1-1. Tampa Bay is... Oh, actually, Toronto is favored, but...
Honestly, I'd rather take down Tampa Bay.
You'd rather play Tampa Bay?
I'd rather take them down.
Maybe.
But that's just that's just me. Like,
okay, my childhood rivalry, the New Jersey Devils versus the New York Rangers. Series, Devils, of course, down 2-0. That's how it always was growing up. They play at Madison Square Garden tonight. Rangers, minus 160. Over 5.5 is minus 125. That's my pick.
Deal. I like it.
Okay. Colorado Avalanche, the Seattle Kraken. Have you watched a Seattle game?
No.
Neither have I. Who knows? NHL is the shit, though.
Playoff hockey is the coolest shit in the world, and I always say it, but I want to go to a Carolina playoff game so bad. Like a playoff game.
Well, we'll see what we can do next week. Pending. Well, we got to get by the Islanders, and then
we will, man.
Figure it out. Major League Baseball. NL East is popping off, dude. Mets and Braves. Off to a great start.
Yep.
Per usual, the Braves usually keep it up. The Mets screw it up at All-Star break. We're not going to let that happen this year.
Yeah.
Max Scherzer suspended 10 games for shit on his mitt, which he swore on his kids was sweat and rosin, and then a mere 8 hours later dropped the appeal. So,
swore on his kids and lied?
I'm not saying he did that. I'm just telling you what happened.
I mean, that's between him and the big man, but damn.
Pete Alonso, whose jersey I'm wearing, has 10 home runs through 22 games. Now make it 23. He did not homer today. But on pace for a solid 71 home runs this year.
Damn.
Which would be a record.
Yes.
By someone who didn't take steroids.
Which would be
even
cooler.
The other king who I think is going to win tonight. King Ryan Garcia. There's a boxing match tonight. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, I'm watching that at my boss's house tonight, and I'm rooting for the underdog as well.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia, King Ryan, as all of social media knows him. I started watching his videos, 5 or 6 years ago. This kid came up, the fastest hands I've ever seen in my entire life. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. And now he's developed into a young man. He's got power behind it. He is fighting Gervonta Davis, who is the champ.
Yep.
This fight has been like a year and a half in the making. I think this fight alone, and we're talking boxing here.
Yeah.
This boxing match, I should say, because it's not a fight, it's a boxing match.
Yeah.
Could literally give the clear, right, to the sport of boxing, because it's a dying sport.
Well, the Tyson Fury,
okay.
The Wilder, that was good fights.
Once a year. These are little cats.
Oh, the fists are gonna be flying.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone wants to see heavyweights. We want to see knockouts.
Yeah, we do.
These dudes are speed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is gonna be quick. How about?
Hey, listen, the over under is 7.5 rounds or 8 rounds or something like that. So
8 or 7.5. I feel like 7.5 is more reasonable than 8.
Well, I just have to win. Those are the only odds I have. But last night when I was watching the press conference, it's a 12-round bout. Over under rounds 8.5 or 7.5. What I'm trying to say is they're expecting a knockout. That's what I'm getting at.
Interesting.
They both have threatened to break each other's jaws.
To me, the shit talking at the weigh-in is the funniest thing in the world to me.
And Gervonta Davis, Tank Davis, as his name, was at the press conference last night. Pulled out $100,000 in cash, waved it around, and King Ryan looks him dead in the eye. He said, "It ain't about that. It ain't about that." He said, "I'd fight for free. I'm gonna break your fucking jaw."
I love that. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. And I said it at the office today. I was like, who's the? I'm the
so
underdog.
Heavy.
Yeah.
This is the second king that will
What's
win
him
tonight.
to win?
Plus 175.
I like that.
He's the underdog. I love an underdog, especially
Well,
in
so
a
do
fight.
I.
Are you kidding me? Because why, James?
What?
It's not the size of the man of the fight. It's the size of the fight and the man.
That's a fact.
This man throws hands faster than anyone I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, there's no sweeter victory than an underdog victory.
No, but I'm serious.
But
YouTube his shit.
I remember you showing me this guy back in the day.
Yeah, the little Latino kid.
Yes.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah.
The kid's unbelievable. So, check that out. It's 7:07 p.m.
That's when the fight is?
I got nothing else. No, the fight's at 11 o'clock
I was
tonight.
about to say.
I got nothing else on the docket, though, unless you got something.
I'm cool, man.
Well, all right. Well, that does it. Storms are coming. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.